everybody, this is Jacob Throna here from ChasingCinema.com. Today I'm going to be talking about the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes sequel, which is the sequel of Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Now, I don't know about you, I have been a humongous fan of the Planet of the Apes franchise, the property. Yeah, that's right, even the films that are from 40 years ago. I grew up watching the original Planet of the Apes movies. They are something very, very special to me. So when I found out they were making a newer one, it was something I was a bit hesitant about, but Rise of the Planet of the Apes starring James Franco definitely delivered, and I loved the movie. I enjoyed myself, and then we got the preview for the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which absolutely blew my mind, made my top 10 list of last year. Visually, story-wise, performance, I mean, that movie knocked it out of the park. That movie was so beautiful, so exciting, a huge, perfect example of a well-made summer blockbuster that offered great action, great story, and an entertaining vibe. And a story that we've all been kind of invested in for quite some time now. Now, obviously, we know that there was going to be more to be made here, and it seems like Collider is reporting that sources have unofficially confirmed the title for the third film, which is, are you ready? Drum roll, please. I actually don't have anyone to do a drum roll for us. War of the Planet of the Apes, which to me is a bit anticlimactic. It fits, obviously, but to me it just kind of doesn't have a super ring. But granted, at the same time, we talked last year, like maybe Dawn and Rise are kind of too similar. Maybe we should have mixed it up a little bit. But anyway, War of the Planet of the Apes seems to be the confirmed, that is unofficially confirmed, so it's not 100%. Granted, this movie is not seeing a release date 2017, so it could change, but at the same time, War of the Planet of the Apes seems to really fit. It's not too out there, it's not too crazy, and obviously we know that this movie is really going to focus around the war, or maybe the aftermath, because when we were with Caesar last, the main character of the movies, our main character said, Caesar had said, war has already begun, as the humans and apes had just had a humongous fallout of war and use of gunfire. He is open to say war's begun. It's happening, regardless of what happens, regardless of what we did here today. It's coming. And that was kind of the separation between Caesar and the humans. So now we are to believe that the next whole extravaganza will be about the war between humans and apes, and maybe it'll focus more about the commandments, because we know in the original Planet of the Apes that there was a commandments of the apes, and we know Caesar's become kind of like the Moses of the apes. So we obviously kind of know what direction this film is going, these movies are going in. But as much as I thought I knew what I was going into Dawn, I was completely surprised, and in a good way, with all the awesome things that were shown. So war could really focus on the actual war between humans and apes, or it could kind of talk about the aftermath. Dawn obviously takes place a pretty decent amount of time after Rise of the Planet of the Apes. So we could be the same way. We could fast forward 5 years, the war has been happening, this is the end of the war, or we could kind of conclude fairly quickly after Dawn and immediately hop into the war. So either way, we know that hope is lost, hope and peace is lost, the battle is going to happen, and I'm going to be first in line to see it. I love these movies, I've loved every single one, and I can't wait for this one. But what are your thoughts at the title, War of the Planet of the Apes? Let me know down here in the comment section if you're like me and you're kind of iffy about the title, but that doesn't really matter because the movie's going to be awesome. Let me know what your favorite is of the two, Rise or Dawn. It's a pretty interesting topic because I know people who like Rise. I personally prefer Dawn. Let me know down here in the comment section, and we can make this conversation even more intimate. If you have any questions or you have anything you want to add, comments, questions, concerns, all that fun stuff, you can do it through all our social media channels down here in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, tweet, retweet, Facebook post, all that fun stuff available down here in the description box. Show your support for the apes and myself by liking and favoriting this video. Last and not least, the most important thing you could do is make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Each day, I upload 5 videos a day about what's going on in the world of motion picture and television. Today, I talked about the Legend of Tomorrow television show trailer. I talked about the Intern trailer. I talked about the Craft remake. Tomorrow, I have a review for Pitch Perfect 2 and Mad Max Fury Road. So obviously, and like I said, 5 times a day. So there's plenty more and available. And that's available here on the YouTube channel. So make sure to hit subscribe and be a part of this journey with me through motion picture. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Toronto. Thank you for tuning into this video, and please continue chasing cinema.